Good morning, friends. Let us enjoy a very natural poem today from your ninth class. The name of the poem is Rain on the Roof by Course Kenny. A very sweet poem. Children, whenever we say the word rain, a thrilling, a shivering comes, a drizzling things come in us. We feel the pitter patter of raindrops. We feel the drizzling on our face, how heavenly it looks. Isn't it so? You enjoy it now? Okay. See, I am going through the lines, and the first stanza is, when the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. When the humid shadows hover, humid, wet. Shadows means what? Clouds here, clouds. When the humid shadows hover means hang like that, stay in the air. Hover, hang over all the starry spheres. The sky is full of stars. But when the humid shadows hover, when the clouds, wet clouds hover everywhere, stars doesn't look. Over all the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness. Melancholy means sad. The clouds have covered the stars and the darkness is everywhere. It's a gloomy. It seems that everywhere there is a darkness. What is to happen before raining? And the melancholy darkness. The darkness is sad. Gently weeps in rainy tears. It is believed that, the poet is saying that, the clouds are raining, but it seems that the darkness is crying, weeping, and in the form of water their tears are falling upon us. Children, gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow. And what we do? We just stay inside, having our soft pillow with us. What a bliss! Bliss means great enjoyment. Great enjoyment. The biggest enjoyment that we feel is to stay with our, laying with our pillow, soft pillow of a cottage chamber bed in our room, in our house, in our sweet home. We enjoy the rain of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter. We lay down there and we are listening the pitter patter of the raindrops, of the soft rain overhead. What is the sound? Patter? Patter is the sound of rain. That is the falling and the striking of the raindrops upon the roof of that cottage. It's a very interesting one. And now I would like to say you about some meanings. First word is hover. Here I have it in the meaning, to stay in the air in one place, means hanging like that. Second word is melancholy, sad. Melancholy means sadness. Bliss means great joy. The bliss means Paramanand, the extremity of happiness and enjoyment. And the fourth one is patter, sound of rain falling on the roof. Falling on the roof means when it is falling on the roof, sound is being produced. One thing I would like to say you, when we say that what? Over the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness weeps. Melancholy darkness weeps. Children, who weeps? A man weeps. Means this darkness has been personified here. So here the figures of speech is personification. It has been personified. Only that man can laugh and cry who has eyes like a man. So here you can say that darkness has been personified. Here is the figure of speech, personification. Very nice, children. Personification, I want to write it. Personification. What is this? This is a type of figures of speech. Figures of speech. Figures of speech. And again, another figure of speech is there, alliteration, repetition. Just find out, children. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, repetition of S, alliteration is here, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber. Cottage chamber, CC, again alliteration. So here the poetic device is personification and alliteration. Alliteration means repetition. You say in Hindi, alankar, anuprash alankar. Alliteration. So I think we have enjoyed it, and in the next stanza we will deal with another part that is also enjoying. Thank you, children. Thank you so much. Friends, in the second stanza of the poem, Rain on the Roof by Court Kinney, just let us start this. Every tinkle on the shingle has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air thread into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Very sweet line. Again the development of the poem. Every tinkle on the shingle. Shingle means a wooden flooring upon that. Tiles. Has an echo in the heart. When the rainwater is pattering on, he is feeling something in his heart. And 1,000 dreamy fancies. Dreamy fancies means imagination. 1,000 of imagination is coming into his mind, into his heart, into busy being start, and he start thinking so many things, sad and good and bad, so many memories, and 1,000 recollections weave their air. Weaving means threading, like joining each other, like a loom, hand looms, like a weaving of cloth. Weave their air threads into woof. Woof means a weft, where the looms across are woven. Looms is there where cloths are woven. Weave their air thread into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Whenever he is listening, during the time he is listening, he is feeling so many imaginations, so many sorrows and happiness that has come in his life. It's a very, very symbolic poem and very, very nice poem, children. And the word meaning, again I am repeating, shingles means rectangular tiles, wooden tiles. Imagination, fancies means imaginations. And this woof, woof means weft, woven across the loom, the threads. This is the poem and stanza second. We will continue with the last and third stanza. Thank you, children. Thank you. Hello, students. The third stanza, I want it to be musical one. Now in memory comes my mother, as she rose in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, as she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me, as I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the shingle by the patter of rain. Children, very nice. Let's see. Now in memory comes my mother. Now he is recalling in his memory his mother, as he used in years agone. Agone is old part of ago. As she used to do when she patted her sons and daughters to sleep. To regard the darling dreamers, the lovely children who are sleeping, darling dreamers. To regard the darling dreamers. Means before. Before she lived them till dawn. Dawn is the time before sunrise. Because mother make us sleep in the night and then get early in the morning. We just feel them. I feel her fond look on me. I feel her lovely look. He is now connecting his past with present. I feel her fond look on me. I listen means listen. I listen means listen. This listen means listen. I listen to this refrain. Refrain is a word. When there is a repetition of a song or a poem. Repetition. Many times repetition. Refrain means repetition. And what is the repetition? Pitter patter raindrop, pitter patter raindrop. The pattering of the sound of the pattering on the shingle means on the tiles, roof. I listen to this refrain, which is played, the refrain is played upon the shingle by the patter of the rain. So, in this very last stanza, children, the poet or the poetess is feeling how mother used to make them sleep and look lovingly before leaving them till dawn. So, this is a very sweet poem and you just enjoy. This is also rainy season. By chance it's rainy season. Okay children, bye. Take care. Love you children.